Hello and welcome back to the Banner Saga. We'll just continue where we left off last time. Let's see. Morale declined. A missile clanking is heard at a distance and grows louder. You can see Ryuk's card, surrounded by four Val, an older woman hitting a ladle against a pan. All sorts of things for sale, she says, but her eyes go wide when she looks at you. It's you! Special deals when it comes to you. How do you know me? Well, word travels fast, she says. Think you can slay us sooner and keep it secret? She clicks her tongues and shakes her head. Madia knows of you. Sure enough. Let me see what you have. Of course, Mania says. But make up your mind. Matthew will be gone as quick as he arrived. And don't get any idea of sneaking off with things. These four Val have the keenest eyes, the sharpest blades, and the shortest tempers. You feel the Val watching your every move. Alright. Let's buy a, Brocker's last bet. I can like that. And some supplies. Off we go. Easy boy. That landsman shouts as Ryuk's car nearly topples to one side. The tamp path of the eastward road has steadily turned into a cracked shamble. Looking ahead, it only gets worse. Various chasms gape like open mouths. You glance back to Ivan, who looks at you and shakes his head. The entire caravan comes to a halt. We'll be eating our belts before finding a way across this broken road, especially with this many. There's no telling how far we'd have to backtrack to head north. And then we'll head south across the Omsa River bed. We can head towards Grunda and on west. Tricky peers around Hakon's elbow before coming fully into view. Heading south is questionable. Those people. Why do you say that? Maybe I spent a lifetime there. Plenty of things to eat under the logs, but there's also people in the bugs. His eyes go wide. The Skald should hear my rhyme. But what's wrong with heading south? Different ways of living, old ways. Stick to the mud and cracksmen are less bothersome. I think he's talking about the Buckers, the rough backward people of Svartsborg. Tricky frowns at Eva. Words like that can find you swollen, filled with poison. He puffs off his cheeks and stares at Eva. This is why Val tend to keep to themselves. Each human is crazy in their own way. Tryggvi hunches over with laughter until he suddenly stops, sniffs the air and marches away. Strange, but it's a fair warning. We're crossing over into lands most of us has never seen. Just because we left our dredge behind doesn't mean we won't have more wars ahead of us. If we had more supplies, so we should stop for a few days and train some of these clansmen to fight. You consider your options. We need to keep the few remaining clansmen moving. Let's just stop. We'll consider training clansmen later. Calls for camps spread down the line. Alright. The prince is acting even more standoffish than usual. You and Eva have caught him staring ahead and twisted the ring on his finger over and over. Yrsa quietly stands nearby. Glad to be heading home? Ludin turns to the two of you and offers a polite smile. Even after that chasm, wouldn't it surprise you if I said no? I thought you hated being so far from Aberrang. Life on the trail hasn't won me over, but it's not all bad. It's even possible that I've learned a few things about leading people out while out here. You, Eva, and Yrsa are stunned to hear the prince talk this way. I've grown up in comfort and trained with scholars and fighters. I've never known anything else. Saying stuff like that won't make you any friends in this caravan. But that's just it. Among these clansmen, I've seen the differences. I think I understand them a bit more. That's great! I'm glad you think so, but I doubt my father will. Yrsa will agree. My father's not what you call open-minded. The king's a hard man, has to be, but his son is his weakness. Ludin glares at her, but the archer only smirks. Can you tell me about King Minov? I suppose, but there's not much to him. He's king. He draws a hard line on nearly every topic. Talking to him is like being told what to do. In fact, it's exactly that. I used to think the same thing about my father sometimes. This isn't about being his son. You'll see. Kings usually have to make tough decisions and stick with them. Maybe someday you'll see why. I know. I just don't think he'll care for my ideas on treating with pest commoners. What would you like to be called? We're all people, Prince. Even you. You have a charming way of humbling me. Yrsa rolls her eyes. Just keep it in an open mind about your father, the way you'd like him to have forward you like him to have toward your ideas. That's something I've never considered before. I'll think on it. As Prince Ludin and Yrsa walks away, you feel Eva watching you. That was a surprisingly pleasant conversation with Ludin. I don't think we've ever had such a pleasant conversation with Ludin before. I'm glad he's still alive. I think I would have missed him if I had sent him to that other town that was burned down alone. What? When did you become so full of sage advice? Since I started listening to you? Gods, don't start making that mistake. The two of you share a smile before moving on. Alright. Well, come on in and let's have a look at you. Just wanted to swing at each other? Or are you actually here to learn something that could save your life on the battlefield? Train clansmen into fighters. The trainer shakes his head. We're dropping the bucket down a dry well this time. We barely have enough people to send to camp without getting them killed in a fight. What can you show me? Plenty. Try to keep up. You can handle yourself, but what about your other fighters? Ever used a Val and an archer to trap somebody? Think about what he's saying. Sure. Then we begin! Oh god. Oh! Woodlife. Alright. Battering ram enemy into a rain of arrows. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Abilities. Rain of arrows. Here we go. Alright. Battering ram. Yeah! Hell yeah! That was a cool combo. Alright, heroes. Heroes never die! Hopefully. Hokun is still here. Oh boy. Let's bring Ludin with us, actually. And, Let's see. What is Ivan carrying? And level 5 ability. Okay. Let's upgrade Eva. Promote. Continue. Yes, please. Ooh. Defy. With nothing left to lose, you'll hang on as long as you can. 30% to avoid any killing blow. Hell yeah! Who else? Promote. Promote. Choose ability. Forge ahead. Tempest. Yes, please. I like Tempest a lot. I like Tempest a lot. Robust years of toil in field and battle have hardened your body against. Oh, to resist strength damage. Okay, and rank 1, 10% to cause puncture. Yes, please. And I think we're done for now. Alright. I like this combo. So, we'll give this to Eva. What was Eva carrying before? A level 4 thing. Do I have a level 4 without any items? I do not. I do not actually have that many characters at all without any. Grease could probably get promoted. No, he's too expensive. Okay. We gotta level up Luden. That's the long and short of it here. Let's see, what are you carrying? Well, no, what are you carrying? Level 5 item, okay. What are you carrying? Level 5 item. Luden's carry level 3 item, I'm guessing. No, level 2 item. There we go. Okay. I want Luden with me. I kinda miss him. Alright. We're off. We're off to see the wizard. A scout runs up to you. There's a woman tied to a tree up ahead. Got 4 guards watching her. The strange news draws a good deal of attention from the caravan. The bond woman is riding and spinning at the 4 guards when you arrive and ask, "What's going on here?" "This here's a witch. Plaguing our clan, making everyone really sick, but we caught her and brought her way out here. She's got to be tied here for 5 days without food or water, then cut loose. Been 3 days so far. But she'll die on her own after that. Long with nothing to eat or drink, you say? That's not on us, but if you want to set her free, we got better fools than you to get in our way. We'd be bigger fools than you to get in your way." Here's what to do. How do you know she's a witch? Everyone looks at the woman who's grinning a toothless grin. She scratches the tree bark and calls out the dead guards one by one. If that's not enough, she was seen squeezing mistletoe berries into water troughs. Think I heard that makes you sick. Yusa? Yusa smiles and saunters towards the tied woman. She says a few quiet words to the prisoner and looks her over before returning. "My suggestion," she says? "Burn her and the tree to the ground." I don't like it, but this isn't our concern. Yeah, we're going. "We don't like it either," the guard says, "but thanks for leaving us to it." As the caravan rolls by, the woman screams curses and hexes, leaving most feeling sorry for her or scared. Once you cross the Omso riverbed, the wind ceases to cut through the humid air. The darkening sky lets loose its rain, and soon fat drops of water turn the dirt path to sucky mud, slowing the caravan. Cloaks are pulled overhead, and children and animals are wrangled near the carts. Wrangle those children! Wrangle them! Goddamn kids! I was hoping to avoid visiting this part of the kingdom for at least a few more years, Prince Luton says. At least others have had the sense to abandon this cesspool. As arrogant as he sounds, he's right. There are few signs of life around you, yet you still feel like you're being watched. The lowing of the usually quiet yards indicates the beast's difficulty pulling the carts. You're up to your knees in it when a scout comes to you. Found some stone markers that led us a few paths of solid ground over there. Uneven and bumpy, but easier than this. Lead the way. The caravan changes course slowly, but you've seen the low stone markers, some with sticks tied around them. The caravan picks up speed over the lumps of packed ground until the child screams. You rush back to see the boy being pulled out of a hole in one of the mountain cross. Inside you see blackened rat bodies buried only inches beneath the bog. You're walking across a burial ground. Get everyone moving. There's a chance we make it out of here without anyone knowing we're here. You start urging everyone else, but feel Rucker watching you. They're all around us, shouts a man near the edge of the caravan. And we're stuck in this mud! Cracksmen have encircled you. The leader steps forward and shouts, "There's no price but blood for crossing through the land of our dead!" Shouts ring out. They're preparing to attack. Form a perimeter. You shout orders, fighters involved form up as quickly as they can. Unfortunately, the cracksmen move through the mud without hindrance, and some lives are lost before your army is even ready. It looks like the force you trained is roughly the size of the enemies. This could go either way, but a victory here will protect most of your clansmen. Everyone stares. The whole bug seems to move with the approaching cracksmen. No one comes to you with any clever plans. You look down your lines and suddenly wish all of your fighters involved courage and strength. Oh boy. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. Ready. Abilities, rain of arrows. No. Move. Slack and burn. There we go. It's gonna be interesting. Damn, Ivan! Okay. Fret needle. Alright. And he's out. We'll just hammer this guy. Oh boy. Looting, goddammit. Dead. wait a second. Abilities. Arc lightning. Alright, time to fuck off. Out. Ivan's gonna fall now. Oh boy. This could be going a lot worse, but it could also be going a lot better. A lot better. Oh, damn it. Oh well. He's out. Minus 35. Wow. Jesus. Okay. Ow. That was a disaster. Soda.
Baldringer's flame welcomes endless war. But why?
Because he's a psychopath? I don't know. Look at all these archers in front of the caravan. Even now, the petrified flames ward off our vile friends. Let's investigate. Placed upside down in the ground, the petrified roots of a giant tree reach towards the sky. All the Val, including Eva and Hagen, have separated from the caravan temporarily, giving Baldringer's Godstone a wide berth. The chance presses as mist as you continue to feel watched. Ali, what do you know about Baldringer? Not much, but enough. The scout says, these flames symbolize Baldringer's love of fire and war, the first being a means to the second. When the Val were dominating humans in first great conflict, it was the Baldringer who gave up the losing side fire to combat the giants. Who gave the losing side fire to combat the giants. You hold up your hand to hold the story table, listening through the rain for anyone who might be following you. Hearing nothing, Elio resumes. Holding the gaze of his audience, humans praise Baldringer for the gift of fire, but the god only desired more war. Points towards the distant shapes of Val. When the giants and humans found peace, this godstone filled with grace. It looks to continue keeping the land scorched. Perhaps the shadow can still kill. Grab some fighters and patrol the area. You and a few others slink away from the mass of clansmen and soon come upon unsuspecting craftsmen waiting to ambush your caravan. There's no time to consider your options. Alright. Let's do this! bears? Oh boy. Alright. Well. Time for a game of disappearing bears. Ow! Okay. Oh no. Ow. His armor absorbed the rest of it. Oh, hey, renown. Good. Let's see if we can do something about this fucking bear. Damn. Wood leaf. No more armor for you. Down, stupid bear. Okay, he's down. Looney's down. So it's this dude, though. Fuck you. Cracks. Out with ya. Oh, they have like full. Okay, I didn't actually notice that. Okay, ow. Bear. Stupid bear. Oh, wow. They're really giving us shit here. Headset is making me itchy. Okay. Let's see. Kill one of the bears at least. There you go, Trigby doing his job. Thank you, Trigby. Foes lying dead at your feet would regret their actions if they weren't dead. Damn, he dead. Okay, all my asses have pretty much been injured in battle now, but on the other hand, we may have like missed an even bigger incident. So, having killed a run of the grassmen, you return to the remaining clansmen in your godstone. Grabbing your belongings, your foot hits something in the mud. You reach down to find a small skull with a yellow ribbon through the eyes. You toss it in the back without another thought. Okay. So every god has like their own little special quest in this game with renown of their own. Some of our heroes are injured. Yeah. The rain. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this episode of Ankford Plays. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you join next time for more shenanigans. I'm struggling to say something interesting here because, like, right now it feels like the game is just kind of playing along, or rolling along. Like, well. We haven't seen Juno in a while. Actually, you'd think, like, the game would try and reassure us that Juno's still alive. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Ivan seems completely half dead. Luden is really likable suddenly. Yeah. I'm glad I kind of saw through his snootiness in the first game and decided, you know what, no, I'm gonna fucking make this guy survive the first game no matter what. Yeah. I think that has worked out to our advantage. It will probably work out to our advantage when we go to Abrang. I'll see you guys next episode. Until then, bye.